putting on. Everywhere I go, putting on. Putting on, putting on. Everywhere I go, putting on. Putting on, putting on.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Are you ready to rise to the challenge here on the Rising Stars Challenge? Then come to 2K Sports. On behalf of the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith, I'm Ernie Johnson. Tonight, it'll be the Stars up against the Elites. They're looking to come out strong and make their mark early. They have to look at this game as a great opportunity to do just that.
I like that.
Here we are.
Yeah.
Get ready for the Rising Stars Challenge. All first and second year talents looking to showcase their tremendous skills. Kenny, what can we...
Welcome to the NBA Rising Stars Challenge, a game that has become such a special part of All-Star festivities. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, I'm Kevin Harlan.
And that's really because it always provides us with such an entertaining look at the next generation of NBA stars. In a game like this where the pressure's off and it's all about having fun, I think we really get an opportunity to see just how skilled these young players are.
Exactly. I mean, nobody's going to get on top of you if you go behind your back or you try something out of the ordinary. And that means we get to see these young guys pull off some amazing plays in this game every year.
Joined in the booth with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. All right, let's set the floor courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court right now for the Stars. Porzingis is out there with Towns. Then it's Moutier. Then it's Wiggins. And it's Navarro in at the small forward position.
And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Russell passes to Noel. Down low. And Parker with the basket on the assist by Noel. Parker's got his first basket. This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Week. I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Russell dishes to Noel. He kicks it to Johnson. Now the feed to Russell. There's the three. The shot is off. And it's the Stars the other way.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
You brought the big stage these young guys around tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers.
Now, here is Russell. Shot clock at 6. The dish to Noel. Releases from 15. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Here's Moutier.
And for as much offense as the All-Star game features, I mean, the Rising Stars Challenge typically gives us even more scoring. I mean, this is an action-packed event year in and year out. And some players in the Rising Stars Challenge aren't especially well-known yet. But this young man is someone we've already become very familiar with.
It has not taken him long to really establish himself in the league. I mean, he's been logging a ton of minutes.
Here's Azania. No good with the triple. You talked about, Greg, the high scoring in this game over the years, and there have been some incredible totals, often up in the 140s and higher. It was only a few years ago that the winning team, scored 163 points.
That's right. Yeah, I will never forget that. And it's part of what makes this game so fun. I mean, we don't come to the All-Star Week looking for great defense. We want to see these young fellas get out and run.
Now here's Wiggins. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching. Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
And we've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
Now, here is Russell. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And it's tied up with that one. Moutier with the ball. Passes to Navarro. Inside. Here's Towns. And Parker with the block. A drive by Russell. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Here's the Stars with the ball. Moutier. And once again off the mark by the Stars. Here's Azania from 12 feet out. That's tipped. Here's Porzingis. Cans it from downtown. Porzingis has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. The Elites trail by 3. Now Russell. Dishes it to Parker. Second chance shot. And finally they hit one. Parker's got 7 points.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Screened by Russell. And Parker, here we go. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
Here's Navarro. 5 points in the game. Goes right through for bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And sort of a revelation this season. He's quickly established himself. As one of the league's top young players.
And that's always impressive to see because there were a lot of people who had their doubts about him. And he seems to thrive on proving those people wrong, and he's off to a good start.
And it's a completely new group for the Elites. And then for the Stars, Okafor comes in for Towns. And Mirotic subbed in for Porzingis. Here's Nurkic. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Payton outside. Pass to Sampson. To the inside. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations, Greg, have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Here's Navarro. He has 7, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. The Stars shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. He misses the free throw. No luck that time either. Now the Elites with it. Navarro, the pass to Clarkson. Begins with the block. They retain possession. And he gets the bucket. The Stars trailing. Kicks it to Okafor. The pass to Navarro. Payton on the double team. On the wing, Wiggins. Shoots. Buries the 20-footer. Wiggins has got his second bucket of the night.
You know, that's how you do it, guys. I mean, he passed his way out of the double team and into an easy basket.
Here's Payton. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Now, here's Moutier. 6 points for him. Fires the 3. The shot misses. And it's the Elite's ball, and here they go. Here's Payton. Wiggins with the block. Pass to Navarro. He feeds it to Mirotic. And it's Okafor at the elbow. And Elfrid Payton with the foul. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Here's Navarro. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
Here's Sampson. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Moutier. It's 2-on-1. The fast break ends at the rim with the jam.
Just a good, solid, aggressive finish there on the break.
Not going to get much easier than that, Greg. Simple.
And the Elites call time here.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
Now, here's Clarkson, and the call will be against Langston Galloway. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
1:37 left to play in the first quarter.
And thought that pass was going to get through, but no. All of a sudden, he was going the other way with the basketball.
Here's Okafor, and down it goes. Done through off a wonderful assist.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And that one good from Clarkson. Clarkson's got the game tied up here for the Elites.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
Here's Payton. The second effort, it's blocked.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
Here's Navarro. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Clutch has got his second bucket of the night. So it's the Stars now, trailing by 2. Here's Galloway. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Payton passes to Navarro. And yes, sir, that one drops. Clutch has got 6.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
All right, fans, get loud for your Elite Fast Crew.
And we're back. Once again, the spotlight on the talented first and second-year players here in the Rising Stars.